Hey everybody, how are you today? I'm doing all right. It's been interesting. Um, First of all, I want to say thank you to everybody for if you watched the video, the collab video with between me and Miss Nikki from Happy Halls. I want to apologize to you. I don't know what happened in my editing, but it the editing didn't edit. It had to have been an error on my part. I'm not sure what I did, but it didn't save all my editing. So for those of you who muscled through almost an hour, you have my you have my respect, you have my appreciation, and you have my apologies. I did not intend for it to go that long. I also want to say thank you to all of my returning viewers and subscribers. I thank you so very much for being here. If you're new here, thank you for coming. I hope you'll come back. I hope that you'll leave a like. I hope you'll consider subscribing. Always love having new subscribers here. Also, I love all of your comments, any suggestions, anything like that that you feel like sharing. Please do so in the comments. I read them all and I try to respond to everybody. And it just really, it makes me really happy to be able to talk to you. So today, I guess this is another. I must have just had a bad day, because I also did an unboxing video and I somehow managed to delete the entire thing. It went away. I made it go away. So we're going to try unboxing Eyescream Beauty Part 2. I'm going to start with the beauty bag. I get the bag and I get the box. Now you'll have to please excuse me that some of this has already been opened, because like I said, I did this whole video. I am so sorry, you all. Let me go ahead and get the card out for the bag. Oops. I'm going to show all my personal information for the bag. And this bag is $12, $12.50 a month. Well worth the value, and you'll see why. The first thing that I'm getting out of here is the Clarity Cosmetics lip gloss and oil, and that is right here. This is in the color Nova, and it says its expiration date is in 18 months. You can find Clarity Cosmetics on Instagram. It's at Clarity Cosmetics. It's Clarity with a K, Cosmetics with a K. On Instagram, at Clarity Cosmetics. On TikTok, at Clarity Cosmetics. And on Facebook, Clarity Cosmetics. And here is our gloss. Now, it's been laying on its side a little bit. Well, lip oil / gloss. It's been laying on its side for a little bit. So you might see that it looks like all the glitter is on one side. I assure you, this is a glittering gloss. It truly is. Let me stir it around just a little bit in here. Now, with it being clear, a lip oil gloss, with it being clear, it might be hard for you to see the color. However, I am going to try to show you. It does have a confetti, if you will, a glittery effect to it, if you can see it. It is there. I promise you. And so that is the Clarity Cosmetics lip gloss / oil, and she is $14. So she just paid for the box, or I'm sorry, the bag. The next thing we have is from Beauty Creations, and this is a brow soap. Now, I haven't tried any of these. I just did the unboxing yesterday, And so I haven't had time to really try any of these things at all. But this I find interesting. It is from Beauty Creations, and it is a brow soap. And it says it's colorless, it locks brows in place, creates a fluffy and feathered effect. For best results, use wet, and it's instant thickening. So that's different. And this, again, is, what did I say? $6? Yeah, $6. Okay, so this is what the case looks like. It's a case. Personally, I've never heard of brow soap. Never used it. So, okay. It comes with a mirror. So we'll just turn that around, and this is what it looks like. Like I said, I've not used it. I just I wanted to see what it felt like, and it says to use it wet, and I can see why, because this is completely dry. That's what she looks like. I'm intrigued, and I'm interested in trying this. I have very thin brows, so if it'll help, I'm gonna try it. Future, get ready with me. This might even be, I might try this whenever Nikki and I do our next get ready with, or do our next collab. Might just have to try it out then. So I'm just going to put that right there so it goes into rotation. Now the last thing in this, in the Eyescream Beauty bag for April is the Trend Beauty Brilliant Palette. And this palette is $25. And that's the box. Let me see. Oh, it's cruelty free. It's got the little leaping bunny, which I always appreciate. And this, out of the sleeve, this is exactly what it looks like. And, yeah. It comes with a card, comes with a mirror, so I'm just going to fold it back. And here is... Here's your palette. It is definitely a brilliant palette. It's got all the colors. And I'm looking forward to playing with this palette right away. Okay, so we're going to definitely swatch some of these. Make sure I've cleaned my hand off really good. And I'm getting into the box too, so this video might get a little lengthy, but I definitely will try to pare it down as much as I can and still give you the value of these both the bag and the box, because I believe they both deserve the attention. So there's no names on these. There's numbers on the back of the sleeve. It's got numbers. But there are no names. So I'm going to swatch the two that I swatched originally, and that's going to be this one, and that's going to be this one. And then I want to also look at this mustard colored matte, because I did not get to that one. Like I said, I just tried the two, and then we'll see about going in with some other ones. So there's that first one, and there's that second one. Oh, that's vivid. And then there's that mustard color, and I really like that. Let's see if they're buildable. Let's try this one again. Yeah, you can definitely build that. I think it goes without saying this turquoise one can be built. And then let's try again with this. mustard one. And it's a little powdery, but now then I'm going in with finger swatches, and those don't really count that much. So yeah, there's some of the colors there. Should we try it? Oh, there's a really pretty blue one down here. Let's try that one. That's another shimmer. And I will leave these on, and then we'll try that one too. Oh shoot, and then there's a real pretty red one down here. Daggone it. Sometimes being a Gemini isn't easy. All right, we're going in with this. I called it blue, but I royal blue. And then there's this, I don't know whether to call it a berry. You all let me know. Okay, here's that blue one. God, look at that. And then here's that to me pulls off as like berry, like, I don't know, raspberry maybe? I don't know. What do you all think? Gosh, that one's gorgeous. I can't wait to play with that one. So, yeah, there's some of the colors from the Trend Beauty Brilliant palette. Between that and the Clarity product, it doubled the value and more of this beauty bag. But there you go. There's your palette. I cannot say enough times, invest yourself in Eyescream Beauty. She will not steer you wrong. She will not. She works hard to curate the products that she does. She's independent, a independently owned company. She goes with independently owned companies, their products. So yeah, you guys think, just trust me. So we'll put that over there, and then now let's get into this box. And this box, I have to say, it threw me this month. It really did. Again, like I said, I've already done all this. I did all the unpacking, and I'm so sorry that I can't do the exciting thing again, with, ooh, here's what's in the box. I mean, I can, but it kind of loses its, it kind of just loses its appeal. But it's a wonderful box. And so we're just going to go with, we're going to start with this Bullet lipstick from Medusa's Makeup. And I think I already took that out of here. I did. Yeah. This, I got it in the color Tamed. It says that and it's $14. It says this creamy lipstick is a must-have because of its rich pigment, smooth application, and long-lasting formula. Medusa's Makeup delivers bold, beautiful color with a comfortable wear that won't dry out your lips. And that is the absolute truth. I have several Medusa's Makeup, their lipsticks that I've gotten from Eyescream Beauty, and I've loved every one of them. So this one is in the shade Tamed, and it is so pretty. You all look. It's got such a beautiful pearlescent glow to it. I mean, it's just really, really beautiful. Enough about that. And here's where the editing comes in, because I talk too much. All right, and then the next thing that we have is I'm not ready for these just quite yet. So let's go with this. Well, actually, okay, let's do this. We've got the Blush Sorbet by Estate Cosmetics. Now this is $15. If I didn't say so, or say before, the Medusa's Makeup lipstick was $14. This is the Blush Sorbet by Estate Cosmetics, and it's $15. And that's what she looks like. It says, say hello to your new blush bestie. This is a super blendable gel blush that gives you that just right flush of colors. The lightweight formula melts into the skin and works beautifully under powder blush to help your look last all day. It comes in 6 universal shades, and you'll be getting one of them in your box. And she adds a tip. She says, tap it on with your fingers or a brush because it's pigmented. Then layer your favorite powder blush on top for a long-lasting pop. Okay. And I received the shade Passion. And so we'll give her a go here. And it comes out looking like, like a liquid lip. And let's just, I'm going to brush her on and then I'm going to tap it out. It's a gorgeous color. This really is beautiful. Okay, that's what it looks like just on. And then we're just going to tap it out like she said to do. It feels really nice on the skin. This is not sticky. I mean, it's not tacky at all. Okay. Well, that's really interesting. I'm looking forward to trying this too. All kinds of fun stuff in this box so far. Yeah. That's nice. And it dries just almost immediately. And it just comes out just as pretty as can be. So yeah, I like that. I do. When I did this unboxing, I didn't really take a lot of this stuff out and play with him. I guess I'm kind of glad I didn't now. And then the next thing that we're going to go over are these. And this is something I've never worked with before. These are eyeshadow base primers by Beauty Creations. They are $6 each color. And it came with 3. And you had we were actually given a choice. I chose the more pastel of the ones. There were other ones that were that had blues, but it says these colorful cuties may be called primers, but they're so much more than that. While they work great as a base, you can also use them in tons of creative ways as liquid eyeshadow, as eyeliner. Just grab a fine brush to boost pastel colors, as color correctors, to mix and create custom shades under multi-chromes, etc. The shades are perfect for spring, and the creamy formula makes them super fun to play with. Basically, these are your new multitasking makeup must-haves. Okay. So I got these 3, and I'll tell you their names. It does say it's multi-use, and it does tell you to shake well before you use them. So that's important. This one is in jelly. Give jelly a good we're shaking Shelly. Okay, that's jelly. This one is cupcake. And don't worry, I'm going to swatch them all. I'm just going to shake them up real quick. And then this yellow one is TFTI. It does not tell me in this what TFTI stands for, so I don't know. Once again, let me set that aside. And yeah, let's just take a look at these guys, because I haven't yet. I took them out of the box to throw the packaging away, but I didn't mess with them. Okay, going in first, TFTI. She is shook. And let's see, it comes out okay, like a cream. Oh my. I'm not putting a whole lot on there because I'm planning on blending it out. I don't know if you can tell or not. It's got a shimmery look to it. Let's just blend that out. Okay. It's very creamy. I can already tell you a little is going to go a very, very long way. Okay. So, and it does have I don't know if you can see it or not, but it does have a shimmer to it. It's, I don't think it's meant to be an overpowering shimmer in case you want to use it under something. That's going to be my best guess because like I said, I have never used these. I believe in truth in advertising, and I'm not going to tell you I've tried something when I know for a fact I have not. That this is a brand new thing to me. Let me get another makeup wipe. I'm going to leave that on though while we try these other ones. I just want to get this, make sure I don't get the colors mixed up on my finger. Okay, and the next one we'll try is Cupcake. I'll shake again just to make sure I've done it right. Okay, Cupcake. This is Cupcake. And of course it's going to come out the same way. And I think maybe I won't use as much. Yeah, I'm just going to put just a little spot there because that yellow really blended out. But okay, so you see there she is, very pink. And now let's see how that does. Gosh, guys, a little goes a lot. You just need a dot. I mean, depending on what you want to do with it. By the way, this is drying down up here really well. Okay, so there's Cupcake. She's pretty. I wished I would have had this on Easter. I guess I could clean my swatches up a little bit, but yeah, that's really pretty. I'm gonna have to study these a little bit before I know fully what to do with them. And then this last one is called Jelly. So let me get my shaker up again just to make sure. And then I'm going to go with an even smaller dot on this one because, gosh. All right. A little dab will do ya. Boy, how long has it been since any of us have heard that? Okay. There she is. And let's see what happens. Oh, man, that's gorgeous. I really like her. That's beautiful. What a nice, pretty lavendery shade. And I'm seeing that the less you use, the more, I mean, the you can concentrate it or you can really make it subtle. So I'm learning. I find these very intriguing, and now I'm so interested in getting the others. And if you are a member of Eyescream Beauty, if they're still available, you can get the other set, the other three, for I think $6, $10. I'd have to check. And, you know, I'm trying to take these off, and clearly they have staying power. The yellow came off pretty easy, but the other two, the Cupcake and the Jelly, they want to hold on for dear life. So keep that in mind when you're using these as to how you want them, what you want them to do for you. because if you want some stay all day, clearly you're going to get it. Look, I mean, it's still there. Okay, now the next thing is a multi-chrome liner by Charmacy Global, and this guy here is $21. This is Charmacy's newest addition to their multi-chrome liners. This liner shifts between white, silver, okay, it's got a slash, white, silver, blue, green, and lilac. Use it on top of your colored primers to get different effects, or on its own for a more subtle effect. So, okay. All right, I guess these guys will play nice with this guy. So let's take a look. This is what it looks like. If I'm helping here. And it just says Charmacy Milano on it. And here we go. Okay. Now, okay, I can see why, you know, it is a liner, so it's a very thin brush. Personally, I would prefer like a very small doe foot, or maybe even put this in a pot and then let me use my own brush, or give me a brush. This is stunning. Let me just put more here so you can really get the full effect of what this does. It really does have the shift, and I think it's going to depend on your skin tone, quite honestly. But there we go. There's the white silver, there's the lilac. I'm not sure what all you can see. And again, like I said, I almost think it's going to depend on your skin tone. Because I'm looking at it and I see lilac, I see silver, I see some. I see most of the colors. I don't see the blue green as much. I really see the lilac and the white and silver. That's what I see. Now, if you see something different, you let me know. It is absolutely beautiful, and I know that I will wear it. So yeah, my thought on this, I love the color. I think depending on your skin tone, you're going to get a different effect. Would I have preferred a doe foot, kind of like the one that we got in this blush? Yes. But it is a liner, so I can see for fine lines. Look at me, like pretending I don't have glasses on. For real fine line work, that makes sense to me. So, hey, I'm going to give it an A. And then the very last thing that we have in here. Oh, and by the way, the message in the box says the best things in life are sweet. That's what her was up here. And she said that the April theme is bunny kisses and beauty wishes. And so the last thing we have is a Bunny Love palette. And oh, if I didn't say that multi-chrome liner was $21. This box has more than paid for itself. This is the Bunny Love palette by Sugar Drizzle Cosmetics, and this palette is $40. It says this gorgeous palette includes 10 beautiful shadows, 1 glowy highlighter, and 2 soft blushes that are perfect for spring. It is a dreamy mix of neutrals and soft spring shades. Super wearable and totally beginner friendly, the formula blends like a dream, making it easy to create effortless everyday looks or add a little extra glam when you're feeling it. Trust us, this palette is a must-have for your spring makeup routine. Well, of course, I trust you, Eyescream Beauty team. So let's take a look at this Bunny Love palette. That's the box. And the case looks the same. Aren't they cute? I love bunnies. Okay, and she does have a mirror, so I will fold this back. And I'm going, and it's got a card, so we'll take that off. And this one does have shade names. So here is your palette. I'm assuming this is the highlighter, and these are your blushes. This blush, for me personally, might take a little bit of work. It's very shimmery. Yeah, that's got a good shimmer to it. Sorry, I just decided to randomly just do that. But yeah, it is shimmery. But it's very pretty. You know, you could use that even as a highlighter. And, you know, it was a very light touch. So, and on that note, let's take a look at the highlighter. The highlighter, okay, the blush that I just tried on, that's called Hippie Hop. This is the highlighter, and this is called Cottontail. Let me do a nice swoop there, and wow, well, that packs a punch, doesn't it? And then the blush there in the center is called Whiskers, and that really appeals to me. I like that kind of a dusty rose color. So, yeah, that's right down my alley, or right down my lane. Bunny trail down my trail there, bunny trail. I'm gonna just for the fun of it, we're gonna do this highlighter. Wow. Do you want to shine, anybody? Oh, that's finger application though, so you got to kind of figure maybe dust that out a little bit. Wow. Oh, but I'm all here for the shiny things. You guys know that, but now we know what that one looks like. Goodness. She is a shiny girl. Take some of that off. I had to know. All right, let's take these off and swatch some of these colors. They're very pretty. I don't know that I would reach for all of them. I think it would depend. I with that other palette and now this one, I've got a lot to choose from. And if you get this subscription, so do you. So let's see. We've got Willow, Garden, Wildflower, Burrow, and Bunny. And then we've got Meadow, Corn, Thump, Rhubarb, and Butternut. So I'm really intrigued by Willow up here. I'm not going to lie. So we're going to try Willow. And you know what? I'll try Willow and I'll try Meadow, which is right underneath it, because I think some of these mattes kind of answer to the shimmers. So we'll go with Meadow. That's the matte. And then I'm going to go right above it. Well, let me see. That's because that's very, very light. That's a very light shade. It is buildable though. She is buildable. And of course, again, you know, swatches with your fingers, that really don't count. And then right above it, here's Willow. And right there, those play real pretty together. Wow. So I like those two. And then, let's see. Let's go with that matte green, Garden. And then we'll go with that shimmer in Corn. Just to see. Okay, let's see. There's Garden. Right there, that's the matte. And then there's Corn, and that's the shimmer. Okay. Well, they're not kidding when they say these are some spring colors. Definitely not kidding. So, I'm definitely going to have to do a get ready with me and play with, it looks like I've got several coming because I want to play with that other palette. I want to play with this palette. I want to play with all the palettes. I want all of it. I'm a sucker for color. I just am. So, I mean, you've gotten your value from Eyescream Beauty. If you are a person who prefers beauty heavy subscriptions, then I think that Eyescream Beauty is just going to be the best. I think it's the best one out there. That is my personal opinion. I am not sponsored. I am not endorsed, not in any way, shape, or form. I don't even have a code to offer you, but I can say that if you go on their website, if you are a new subscriber, you will get a discount. That being said, please leave down in the comments. Tell me what you thought. What did something interest you? Is there something you'd like for me to try on? Is there something specific you'd like to see more of? Are you interested in these? I know I am, and I'm very tempted to go on the site if they're still available and get the other three. I'm very curious. I had the opportunity to go ahead and get them at the time I ordered. I could have gone ahead and added them as an extra to my box, but I didn't because frankly, I just did not know what I was looking at. But now, if I have the opportunity, I think I might. So give me your thoughts. What do you guys think? Because what you matters is what matters most. So please offer some feedback, offer some suggestions if you have them. If you've ever worked with these things, help me out, man. I could use it. Other than that, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I really appreciate you. Again, please consider leaving a like. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And with that being said, I guess this is goodbye, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.